I refused to let my disabled brother propose at my wedding, so my family disowned me. My brother Preston was born with cerebral palsy and walked with a limp, but he lived on his own and had a good job. Still, my parents always treated him like he was made of glass and made me give up everything for him because his life was so much harder than mine. They made me let him blow out my candles on my 8th birthday and forced me to stop my graduation party speech so he could announce his C+ report card to everyone. When I told them I proposed to my girlfriend Naomi and they smiled for the first time in years, I actually thought maybe my wedding would at least be mine. But then 3 days later, my parents called and said I needed to come over immediately. When I walked into their living room, Preston was sitting there with a little velvet box on the coffee table. My mom had tears in her eyes before anyone even spoke. "I want to propose to Madison at your wedding reception," Preston said with this huge grin on his face. That's when my dad put his hand on Preston's shoulder and looked at me saying it was a perfect solution and he deserved this moment. My stomach dropped, but the guilt was already creeping in. My mom wiped her eyes and talked about how much this would mean to him. I felt my mouth moving before my brain caught up agreeing to it. Preston jumped up and hugged me, knowing I'd understand. I drove home feeling like I'd just signed away my wedding day. The next morning, Preston called our DJ without even asking me. He wanted to approve all the music to set the mood for his big moment. By lunch, he told my best man that he wouldn't be giving a speech anymore because Preston needed that time slot. 2 days later, Naomi came home crying. Preston had changed our first dance song from 4 minutes to 90 seconds because he said people would get bored